this is a great time. I know you peeped out Superwoman, our conscious cut of the day, giving some energy, some love, and some spotlight to women who are doing great things. And that's one of the things that that we want to do today. KJLH participates produces something called Level Up. This is a contest where we salute women who are leveling up, who are doing amazing things in business as entrepreneurs and as community impact agents, right? So this is something that we did for Women's History Month, and now we want to shine a spotlight on those winners, the people that we met through this process. And it's something that we teamed up with Black radio stations in other markets to look at these kinds of pioneering women nationwide. So this is something that we're really excited about. And I want to introduce you to the first Level Up winner that we have in the queue. She is the CEO of Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes. She specializes in custom cakes and cupcakes for any occasion, making us hungry first thing in the morning. She says they proudly bake everything from scratch, delicious and unique flavors, along with creative designs, sets them apart from most other bakeries. Not only do their treats look delicious, they taste even better. And they will make you smack your lips by the time you're finished. Nicole Green, good morning.
Good morning, Dominique. How are you?
I'm blessed. Welcome to the front page.
Thank you for having me.
It's a little later where you are. Lucky you.
No, I'm in L.A. It's early.
Okay. So, well, thanks for waking up with us. So, tell me about your journey as a business owner. You know, here we are in the middle of a pandemic where a lot of folks are, their businesses are closing down, and yours appears to be thriving, right?
Yes, it is. COVID, it took a lot of businesses out, but I was very fortunate because not only do I offer just the custom desserts for your events, I also have a mobile food truck. So when the restaurants were getting shut down, that's when the food trucks were thriving. So we were still able to be open and, be in the streets and serve the people, and people were excited to just come outside just to get some air and go to the food trucks, some type of normalcy. And slowly, people would still order things because even though you couldn't have a huge celebration, you still want to celebrate a birthday or a special occasion. So we just had to pivot in that way and, offer things for a smaller gathering, but now things are almost back to normal. So, we're busy. We're busy with birthday celebrations, graduations. We're busy again. So that's amazing.
That's great. I mean, some of us can eat a whole cake by ourselves, so we don't need to have a large gathering. But Nicole, how long have you been in business?
We opened up at the end of 2013.
Wow. So you have really had a great run. And the statistics that I'm reading about Black businesses, the number that are shuttering their doors during the pandemic is just astonishing. So I want to congratulate you on pivoting, on being flexible, on figuring it out. And that's a really big deal. And it seems like it's worked for you, no?
Yes, it has. Thank you so much. I think just being in the business for as long as I have, and then also having a lot of corporate experience, it really helped in figuring out, different ways to run the business and not just being stuck with, we only do this, we only offer this, and that's just what it is. And, really having to understand, okay, things are changing, so we have to change as well if we want to be able to stay in business.
Yeah, for sure. It's Radio Free 102.3 KJLH, Compton, Los Angeles, Long Beach, and Inglewood. Now, I'm not expecting you to give out your recipes, Nicole. But tell me about, is this something you always wanted to do? Are these recipes you came up with? Did you learn them on TikTok? Did you get them from your grandparents? Like, how did you formulate your flavors?
Well, I didn't always bake. I would just bake as a hobby, just for fun, because me and my family, we would just like to have baked treats around the house. So I would bake from the box. And then in 2013, I just decided, I'm just going to bake from scratch and take it serious and see where it goes from there. So with a lot of trial and error, and I did a lot of research with different recipes, played with a lot of things, made changes on my end. And I got to give credit to YouTube University and Google because I'm self-taught. So, yeah, I never went to a school. So, I just did my own research and just, kept practicing. Practicing makes perfect. And, I learned the basics. So you got to have the classic red velvet, chocolate, vanilla, and then from there I decided to add my twist to things. So you got the Snickers cupcake, cinnamon toast crunch, fruity pebbles. I even do a breakfast cupcake. So now that I'm seasoned, I can have fun and create different things.
I love it. Fruity Pebbles cupcake. That sounds like a flavor my kid would eat.
Yeah, the kids love it because it's cute.
Yeah, yeah, and colorful, right?
Yep.
So you taught yourself. That's amazing. I talked with my friend Marie Deary about what we call the side hustle, right? A lot of people have a job and a business. And many times the side hustle comes from, and it can evolve, like in your case, into a full-blown business. It comes from something we do, like what you're saying. Oh, I cooked this stuff because we liked having treats around. And then everyone asks you to do it. And then next thing you know, it's a business. It sounds like that's kind of your path.
That's exactly how it was. Yeah, people would always ask me about it or ask me to make treats. And I'm like, you guys know this is just from the box, right? Like, it's just Betty Crocker. But they ask for it so much. And then I've always had like an artistic side, and I like the arts and crafts. So that going along with the baking is it's fun for me. So the baking is cool, but the decorating, that's my favorite part. But I decided, once I wanted to turn into a business, I wanted to bake from scratch. I needed it to,
Well, I'm sure your baking from the box, Nicole, was not my baking from the box. Like, you can make a dry old cake from the box if you don't have that, that blessing. Like, it sounds like that's one of your blessings, is that you just know how to put that extra lip smack on it.
Yeah, when I was just baking for fun, yeah. But now that, ever since it was a business, it's always been from scratch. So
yeah, no doubt. But I'm just saying, clearly that was part of the talent that God gave you, is that you could make a box cake taste good. So when
you're
to scratch,
absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because my mom, she doesn't have that skill with baking from the box, and I'm like, did you read the directions? And then she's like, look.
You could ask my kid. One time I baked him a birthday cake from the box, and ever since then we go to the bakery.
You tried. At least you tried.
You're right. I tried. I mean, you got them baking hands, right? So you went to scratch. You created your own recipes. You taught yourself off YouTube and Google, and probably tested them out on your customers, what people liked and what they didn't.
Yep.
And now you have a booming business. I'm really proud of you. I mean, I've never met you in person, Nicole, but I'm really proud of you. I love, love, love that story. When we get back, I want to find out how we can get some of these cupcakes and how we can stalk you on the food truck. We'll get that straight ahead. It's Radio Free 102.3 KJLH at KJLHradio.com. We've been talking with Nicole Green. She's one of the winners of our Level Up contest. This is something we teamed with other Black radio stations across the country to put the focus on powerful and successful women, entrepreneurs, women, business people. Nicole Green is here in LA. She is the CEO of Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes. Boy, you got me with a sweet tooth. Let me blame you. I always have a sweet tooth. It's flaring up right now hearing about your cinnamon crunch cupcake. That sounds super delicious. Tell me how we can find your food truck. What kind of food do you sell, and how we can support your lip smacking cupcakes and birthday cakes, wedding cakes, etc.
Yeah, so you guys can find me on Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes, and everything is spelled correctly. And that's where we post our food truck schedule and the menu that we will have for the day. Our cupcake truck is a big pink truck, and we serve our cupcakes. We always rotate our top flavors. We have some cake slices available and some cookies as well. So we have, a smaller part of our menu is available on the food truck. And if you would like to see the full menu that we offer for any of your special occasions, or, just for yourself, you can go to our website, which is cocoslipsmackingcupcakes.com. And we have a bakery that will be opening in Lakewood, hopefully in the next couple of months. So, yeah, just make sure you follow us and keep up with that so you will know when we announce the grand opening date.
Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations to you. I mean, I'm just so impressed. At a time when businesses are shutting down right and left, you're getting ready to open a bakery in Lakewood. That's really, really awesome. And I think it's awesome because part of the issue that we tend to have is, we're just not, our business stuff isn't buttoned up. It sounds like yours is. So good on you for that.
Thank you. God said it was time, so I listened. So.
All right. So just before you check out, tell me how you connected with Level Up and what
family. They are huge KJLH fans. They listen every day. So my mom sent me the information to apply, and I'm always applying for anything and everything. So I went ahead and applied for it, and got that call from Karen that I made it to the next round. So we went ahead to the next round. I had to pitch my business to some lovely ladies. They were intimidating, but they were great. And then I ended up winning the contest, and it was amazing just to hear all the feedback that they gave me just behind the scenes on, my business and how I presented myself and my business, the resources that I did know about and that I do use. So it was great. And then they also gave me, a lot of different tools and things that I can do moving forward. And I'm still working with Karen.
Karen Slade, of course, the general manager of this radio station. Our boss, I might add.
Yes, Karen Slade. Yeah, she's amazing. She's been so helpful. And we haven't even really dived in yet to, our plans with the program. But it's been great so far, and I'm very fortunate for this opportunity.
All right. Well, we will make sure we're going to let people know at Lip Smacking Cupcakes on Instagram. Nicole Green, Congratulations on your win, and thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Dominique. You guys have a great day.
All right. You too. We have our next Level Up winner. She's from Chicago. She's a Chicago native. She's a multifaceted background that mirrors her artwork. She's an artist. She's academically trained in economics, but she's always had a strong passion for art. And she is, you know what? I'm not even going to venture to mess up the name of your company. And Anjie Moore, Angelica Moore, will you pronounce the name of your company? Because I'm not like internationally sophisticated like that. That looks French to me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And congratulations, Nicole. That is amazing and inspiring to know that your business is launching your base, your store is coming soon. How you pronounce my company is Atelier de Afriquewear LLC, but for the sake of this conversation, it is Detox Life Products.
Right, right.
Is the name of my doing business as company.
Yeah, but I had to know how to say Atelier de Afriquewear LLC.
Yes, it's a made up situation.
It's a dope website. I liked your website a lot. Yeah. It looks
Thank you so much. It's in transition. I mean, and I don't know how much time we have, but COVID really changed the trajectory of the way my business was going. But I'm so thankful it did because everything's been going great. So to go from artistry, I've always been an artist or a creative, if you will. But then navigating into health and beauty has been an amazing experience. It's something I've always been passionate about. And this is how Fruit Detox came to life. So, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about the Fruit Detox. I mean, I've seen it on the website. You have a number of different products, but explain what it is and how people can access that.
Absolutely. So Fruit Detox is an all-natural, and I know my California people are going to absolutely love this product. Fruit Detox is an all-natural fruit and vegetable wash. It is a foaming consistency. It's all natural. And the way this product came about is actually almost 10 years ago when I was off at school at Florida A&M University, and we had a conversation during my food science class. And from there, it was actually, an amazing conversation that led me to say, you know what? I know that my people do not wash their fruits and vegetables properly. I mean, I've literally seen Black folks using dish detergent. I know some people who put a cap full of bleach in their water.
A lot of people do that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know people make their own concoctions with lemon juice and vinegar.
That would be me.
But in hot water. And I said, you know what? I got to make something for my people because I'm tired of y'all using Dawn and Palmolive, because what happens is the chemicals from those go into the pores of our food. And I needed to figure out a safer alternative for that, right? So that's when I created Fruit Detox. It's a very simple formula, if you will, and it's biodegradable, aromatic, safe, and it's everything you need to knock off that surface dirt. Because that's the whole point. Because I knew that from farm to table, because my background is agricultural economics. So I was the true agricultural student at Florida A&M, right? The A&M being agricultural and mechanical. And I saw what happened from farm to table. And I know, that unfortunately a lot of us don't know what happens from farm to table. But essentially there are a lot of hands, a lot of feet, a lot of animals, a lot of bodily fluids from animals, bugs, everything that can be hidden in our food, in our fresh produce, even in those pre-washed, pre-packaged fruits and vegetables, you still need to clean them, right? So my point of Fruit Detox was to knock off that surface germs, those surface handling, and just give the peace of mind knowing like, hey, I've taken that extra step to make sure my produce is nice and clean. So that's how
I love that. Yeah. See, I'm a germaphobe, so I just, what you just said really freaked me out, but I kind of already imagine. I just think of all the hands at the grocery store, people touching it and putting it back down, touching it and putting it back down. And that just makes me want to wash things. But I never did the detergent route because I don't want to eat detergent knowing it's not made for that. So that's really smart. And I noticed you have all these different brushes up there too.
Yeah, so I have some brushes to assist with the cleaning of your fruits and vegetables. So apples, oranges, we have it's so bad that we have actually a term called the Dirty Dozen. And these are the top 12 dirtiest produce like ever. So strawberries, celery, all of these foods are really, really dirty. And you do need some brushes to help assist with knocking that dirt off. And trust me, don't feel bad about being a germaphobe, guys. I am my first customer. I know firsthand how it feels to feel like you need to do a little extra when you get that produce and stuff home. So I've soaked my spinach, not too long because, spinach can wither. But I've soaked everything. I wash everything in my product. Trust me. And it comes. So
it works on vegetables too, even though it's called Fruit Detox.
It works on vegetables. Yep, it can work. I mean, celery, beets, potatoes, especially potatoes, they can be really dirty because, you know, they're coming from the ground. It can help assist remove the surface dirt and pesticides. And if you all go to my Instagram page, it's really, really run by my customers who send in submissions of before and after. I mean, grapes, anything you can think of, you can clean fruit detox in. You just got to make sure you rinse it good. And if you want to repeat, go for it. I mean, it's really what makes you feel comfortable. Some people wash it one time. Some people wash it 3-4 times. It's up to you, but just make sure you rinse it well. And, you know, people have, it's become really a cult product. It really has.
I can see that. I can absolutely see that. I actually go to the Japanese hardware stores and buy brushes because I'm going to brush my vegetable. I'm not just going to eat that. And now I see that there's a black-owned company where I can get these brushes and where you have an all-natural product that I could use instead of a bunch of apple cider vinegar. I think this is a great idea. Or some of the high-end food stores have these fruit cleaning products, but they're like thousands of dollars. I can't be spending that to clean my fruit. So I think this is a great, great idea. Tell me about your journey with Level Up. How did you connect with Level Up, and what was the experience for you?
It's so funny because it's actually similar to Nicole. So here in Chicago, we have WVON, and it's really a pillar in the African-American community, this radio station and network, and we love them. And I don't know I'm in my 30s, but I don't know anyone who has a parent who doesn't listen to, or a grandparent like me who doesn't listen to WVON. So when my mom was listening one day, she told me about it, just like, you know, similar to Nicole. And I went on and I applied. And when I tell you, when I found I was a finalist, that was the first shock. But when I was actually competing, I was shaking in my boots because these black women that were the other finalists were absolutely amazing. So when I found out I won, I just thank God because it was so on time and so needed, because I'm literally in the process of getting my patent for the name Fruit Detox as we speak. So just to protect my intellectual property and my design, you know, for my labels and stuff, it was so on point and timely. And of course, you know, having Melanie Span Cooper as my mentor, I would have never crossed paths with someone like her had I not been in this competition. So I'm so grateful. So yeah, that's how I came in contact with her. I'm a generational WVON listener.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that black radio stations across the country are teaming up to do something like this. Angelica Anjie Moore, tell us how to get some of that fruit detox and how to track what you're up to.
The easiest, and I do mean easiest way to get in contact with me directly for Fruit Detox is go to Instagram, DetoxX Products, DetoxX. Don't forget the extra X. So Detox with 2 X's, products on Instagram. So at DetoxX Products, at DetoxX Products. The website is right in the link in the bio. You can also browse on Instagram. If you guys prefer Facebook, you can go to Detox Life Products on Facebook, and that is the best way. I'm converting my website now, so I'm just going to send everybody to social media. So yes, right. Detox Life Products.
Sounds great. I'm going to follow you as soon as I get off the show. Anjie Moore, congratulations, and thank you so much for helping us eat less dirt and pesticides and other terrible funk. We appreciate you and congratulate you as well.
Thank you so much for having me. And whenever you want me to come back, I'm available. Let me know.
Oh, appreciate that. Will do, for sure. Turning our attention to the motherland for a moment. Yes, it was World Africa Day this week. On the 25th was also the anniversary of the killing of George Floyd. Our attention was there, but don't want to let the week pass without addressing World Africa Day, a very, very important occasion as well. We will be dealing with that when we get back. We always love to hear from you. 520-KJLH, 520-5554. It is the front page, Radio Free 102.3 KJLH.